I am seemingly perfect, with my white, slightly sun-kissed skin and pearly white teeth. It is like I have been chosen from a genetic lottery, having naturally blonde hair, big hips, curves, and blue eyes. My fashion sense makes me seem as if I know what is in. My home makes it seem as if I have money. My passions make it seem as if I have everything neatly tied together in a pretty little package. Having a college education makes it seem as if I am intelligent. Writing a book makes me a writer. I have to wonder, though, how many of you would turn your back on me if my skin were darker, if it were made by swirls of cappuccino and mocha? I have to wonder how many of you would still love me if I were to say that I lay with a woman, if I were to say that I loved a woman more than just as a friend, that I loved to hold their hands, caress their arms, and touch their lips. How many of you would comfort me if I were homeless, if I told you that I had no money, that I had to get paper bags filled with nutrition from the food bank, and that I could not afford health insurance, that I needed state assistance to help me survive this life that I have adopted? How many of you would save me if you knew I was a damaged person? Would you save me if I wanted to disappear, or just yell at me and tell me that I am dumb? Would you look for the scars hidden by the smile, or would you pretend that nothing is wrong? I have to wonder, if I were someone else with different choices, how many friends would still be my friends? I have to wonder how many people would turn their backs, like they never even knew me. Why racism has become a part of our lives in this ever-changing world. How we have not moved past this example that has been pushed upon us by our generations of the damaged. How our rank in society has become greater than who we are inside. Why do we look away when we pass a homeless man or question his intentions? Why do we judge others before realizing that the rest of the world may be judging them as well? How have we become a world that is so closed to men with men and women with women, but make it all right to have sexual actions placed upon our entertainment, in our magazines, in our books, and in our televisions? Why has it become so difficult for a mother to feed her children, to pay her bills, to keep hot water, so difficult that she needs to beg for help? When did we stop helping our neighbors? When did we forget to love? When did we forget that we are together on this planet, this amazingly brilliant and beautiful earth? We are the same, yet different in our individual and special ways. So why are we not together? Why has this world become so torn apart? Why have people changed with new expectations of what is right or wrong? What is acceptable or not? Why don't we see that our words hurt like tiny cuts of paper until there is nothing left? Why are we new and evolved, but in the worst way possible? I have to question, when did it become uncommon for us to show compassion, to volunteer? When did it become strange for us to show random acts of kindness? Why should the man who holds open the door for his wife need to be told he is a gentleman by the middle-aged woman who is shocked by his gesture? Should not all men and little boys be genuine, be kind, and be gracious in their acts? Should they not hold open the door? Should we not all hold open the doors for strangers, to let them into more than just a concrete building, but into our lives? It is time. It is time to forget all of the bad. I have to wonder, when will the time come that we will put down the tiny computers that we are so focused on, like a drug we cannot live without? It is time to remember what is around us, what we have at our very hands. It is time for us to believe, to inspire, and to build this next generation greater than the last.